Right guys, welcome back to another Babbling beer review. Welcome back Friday night. Got a bit of a busy day today. It's late now, so I don't know when this is going to go out, but this is a Friday evening I'm doing this. I've had to pour myself a beer just to have a bit of refreshment. Probably not a good idea, so I'm about to drink this next beer for review. So this is taking my taste buds a bit. Chopper Ale, as I've done the review already, from Bays Brewery. If you haven't had any, get some. Lovely nice pale ale, gold now, 4.7%. Check back and look at the review. Sorry about the noise on there. Turn everything on and it starts to kick in. All the messages and that come through on the tablet / jukebox where it's linked to the Wi-Fi. Babbling beer reviews. But yeah, so baysbrewery.co.uk, check them out. Type in loyalty 15 when you check out. You can try loyalty 13, you can get 30% off your beer, or loyalty 15 if not, and it'll give you 15% off of the price. So there's a coupon slot. Check when you check out Bays Brewery. Check out their beers. They do a wide range of beers, golden ales, Norman amber ale, lagers, Devon Cove, Devon Rock, some gins. Check them out, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed, but that's not what we're here for. I've done a review. Check back for that on my videos. Lovely beer. I just needed to have a bit of refreshment. Babbling beer reviews, and I'm babbling. I got hold of a fridge off a Facebook Marketplace for nothing. A little tabletop fridge. It's down there. It gets warm in here, and I need something to cool my ale. I mean, in the winter it's brilliant. I mean, it's cold, chilled, no problem. But in the summer, as you can imagine, it's all made of wood in here. Things swell up. Things get warm and the beer can get warm, so I have to make sure the doors are open to keep it cool. And 9 times out of 10 we don't get really hot weather here, so the beer isn't bad. If I open the door up, it does stay at the right sort of temperature. The ale, the real ale, I'm talking about this stuff in my pump. But yeah, if you get hot, I just want to try and so the beer sits in the cold all the time, but it's just not big enough in here for that fridge. I thought it would be. So I've got a free little mini fridge I've got to get rid of again now, I think, unless I can find some other use for it, but I just don't think it's going to work. Maybe if I extended my pub at some point, and it's where I'm going to store it in the meantime, and yeah, I have to move all the glasses around, try and get it in, and it's just been an absolute nightmare. So I needed a beer before I did this review, but I wanted to get this review on. I've had this in the fridge for a few weeks, and so I've got a few beers in there to get through, a few bottles. A couple of ones that are out of date now, I think. I need to get back to the Stormtrooper ones that my mum got with my birthday back in March, so I don't know how they're going to taste, but we're going to drink them anyway. Should be fine. I just need to get hold of my bottle opener. I've turned the camera around today, and the thing is, I normally do my reviews. It's late, see, it's dark. I'm trying to do them in the daylight because the light in here is bad, but I can't see what's happening on that camera. So I can see in the telly. I'm pretty sure it's filming. I don't know if the camera looks a bit off. It looks like it's pointing over there. At least when I'm looking at the camera myself on the selfie camera, I can see what I'm doing and whatnot. On here I can't see nothing. It makes it more funny, I suppose, for you guys. Yeah, I just want to see if I got better lighting this way around, because obviously you should film with this outer camera really. I use the selfie camera so I can just see what's happening. And I wanted to know, because it was dark in here, whether that would give better light. So hopefully it does give it a bit better light. I have got a light over there. Haven't used it. But anyway, let's get this bottle open and open up. No cutting out, we can have all the outtakes. I'd like to develop this channel a bit more actually, and start talking about things going on in the world. I know people get bored of it and everything for the beer, but a beer review and a bit of a chat, or more of a chat. I know I babble and waffle anyway, but the state of this country and things, that's what pubs are about, isn't it? I mean, the latest this week is that Keir Starmer wants to ban smoking, and we know, you know, smoking needs to be banned, and you know, it's great. I don't smoke anymore. I used to, and yeah, you know, for people's health and things like that, yeah, it's great. But I'm not against people smoking out when they're out and about. If they've made areas outside, pubs are struggling enough for the smoking ban from inside. Certainly don't need to be banned from the smoking areas outside. You know, I'm all for health and great, you know, but what's next? Are they going to ban beer? I mean, you know, the NHS, yes, it's got a strain from tobacco and cancers from that. Also, beer being, I think the beer's got probably the bigger rate, isn't it? I mean, if you look at the stats, I'm not quite sure, but where's it end? You know what I mean? We are a proper nanny state now, aren't we? We're not becoming one, we are one, and it's frightening. And, you know, if we don't start having a bit of a pushback on things and saying no, I dread to imagine what is going to happen. This country, this great country, is done for, you know. So I'm babbling, guys, I'm waffling, but it needs to be taken seriously because it is scary times that we're in, and we need to keep our country, our heritage, you know, for our kids and our grandkids. And it's just been eroded, and with what's coming over here at the minute in the truckload, and who we got in charge letting it all happen, it is just a nightmare. Anyway, that's a little rant out of the way. What do you think to the subject? Have you got any viewpoints on it? What do you think? Do you smoke? Do you agree with that smoking ban? You know, what do you think? What's it going to do to the pubs, guys? You know, Nigel Farage's got he likes a beer and a cigarette, and he's now in Parliament. So let's hope when they come back next week, because he's been doing loads of stuff, Starmer, isn't he, in this 6 weeks holidays, pushing stuff through. He's out in Germany and in France and trying to re-stitch us back up with the EU, and oh, it's just frightening. I can't wait for him to get back and start, you know, people start challenging him on things properly, because if you say anything, you know, you're going to jail. Granny's in jail, 53-year-old granny, whatever age is, probably the wrong age, around about that sort of age, you know, for saying hurty things on Facebook. Yeah, I don't agree with, you know, calling for deaths and things like that. But, you know, letting murderers out of prison to make spaces for people that have said something on Facebook that's offensive is absolutely bonkers. Bonkers. Not Facebook, Twitter, any social media platform. Absolutely bonkers. World's gone nuts. Good has become bad and bad has become good. And it was written about 2,000 years ago. Whatever your views are on that is, but the fact is that these things are happening, and it is crazy. Anyway, back to the babbling beer reviews, guys. Let's have a bit of swig of that. Bacchus. Oh, a Christmas present. Look, what a Christmas paper. I've had to have a quick look because I don't know who brews this. It's a 5.8% cherry beer, fruity beer. I did the Shoffy one, or Shoof, and I wanted to do this one just to see what it's like, really. I've seen it, but I like the fact that, you know, it's like a Christmas paper, isn't it? I had a quick look at who does this. I haven't really looked into history. I've babbled and waffled enough, so I won't bore you with that. I'll just give you a quick... It's brewed by the Von Honsbroek from Inglemunster. Brewed from Von Honsbroek of Hingenmunster in Belgium. These beers are based on Bacchus, their famed red style beer. What does that mean? I don't know. I should look up these things, shouldn't I? As a beer reviewer, it's terrible, isn't it? Amateur, mind you, well amateur. Within the local region, light and refreshing with a spritzy tartness. Cherry fruit is added to give an intensely babbling beer reviews, intensely fruity beer. Bottles are paper wrapped and in a half champagne bottles. Woohoo! Size of the bottle is 12 by 37 cl. That sounds a bit 37.5 cl. As I said, try and look at the history on here. Doesn't really give much about it. You know, I'm not bore you, but I normally like looking at the history of these things, how these are made. I do like that. So it's a Belgian beer, it's a cherry one. Kriekenbier. 15%. I don't know what that's all about on there. I don't know what it says. Can't read it. 5.8%. Nothing else on here is there that really sort of jumps out. A typical Flemish beer. Flemish. With pleasant wine-like taste and rich past. This dark brown beer, which is partially matured in oak casks, oh, that sounds good, I like the sound of that, has a slightly acidic aftertaste. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, it's Christmas! Let's wrap it, unwrap it, should we say? Oh, yeah, look. Oh, that's all wet when it's been in the fridge cold. Probably should have it warmed up. So there's your bottle, guys. Unusual green bottle. Sort of off purpley cap. Oh, I'm pointing over there because I'm pointing over there because I normally got it so I can see myself. It's there. So if I've been looking over there, it's because I've been looking at the forward-facing camera. It's not forward-facing. Babbling beer reviews. Anyway, look at a nice green bottle. Does look a bit like a wine bottle. What have I done with that? Let's get it open. Babbling beer reviews, Lee. Shut up and get it out and get it done. Cool. Straight away, as you expect, is a cherry beer. Do you know what I'm getting with this one? I've got cherry drops with the shuffy one. This one smells like cherry brandy. If you had a cherry brandy lolly before, that's the smell. Cherry brandy lolly smell. Let's do the pour, guys. Let's get it in the pour. Let's do it. A dark colour beer. I suppose it's got to be ready colour, isn't it? Surely. Let's try and keep going like that, Lee. That's it. Keep going, boy. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's terrible, isn't it? They shorted me again. Bloody cheapskates. Nice green bottle, though. One green bottle hanging on the bar. Remember the old rhyme? So, quite murky, quite dark and dense. I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring it up to you. Oh, there's a bit of, it's clearing a bit. Red colour, like a, I don't know, there's a ruby colour red in there, I suppose, but it's dark. I suppose cherry red, not ruby red. Very thick looking beer. Dense is what I mean. Very dark. Quite a sexy looking beer. White head on it, or off white. I say off white. Yeah, creamy colour. Creamy colour with. It's very dark looking, but there's a cherry colour in there, or almost ruby colour. Anyway, as I say, just getting wafts of cherry brandy. That's what I like, cherry brandy, even the liqueur. Makes me throw up though. I had a few beers mixed in with it. Cheers, let's get it down as quick. Oh, I don't know if this camera's still filming, I can't see, guys. I'm not looking at the telly there. Whoa! Fizzy, well, fizzy. There's a fizz to it. A sort of fizzy cherry flavour as it goes down. Sweet as well, but it did blow me away, but not as much as the other one did. One of these sort of beers because they just rot your teeth. Mouthfeel, medium flavor. Well, I say medium to full because it's full on of cherry flavour. It packs a cherry punch, a bit like the Shoof. I think the Shoof was stronger. I say very sort of sweet, acidic-y. Maybe there's a little bit there, but nothing too bad. Once the initial aftertaste of sort of fizz has gone, it leaves a nice sort of cherry linger in the back of your throat. Cherry brandy. That's what I'm getting from that. It's actually quite smooth, really. I say fizzy. When you think about it, let it go down a bit. It's got a sort of smooth, lingering aftertaste. There's definitely a swash of sort of fizz. Not like real, but as you drink it, instant sort of a cherry fizz that rolls over your tongue and your gums. And there's a nice sort of cherry lingering aftertaste. If you like cherry, you'll like this. Do I like it better than the Shoof? Well, so I think the Shoof was sweeter. This isn't as sweet. And they say it's more like cherry drops. This is more like cherry brandy. If you like cherry brandy, I think you'll quite enjoy that. That colour, it's lovely looking colour. I love the colour of it. It's settled a bit now. You can't see it in here. Some of the light's bad. Look at, can you see on there? Look at that. Look, that's lovely. It's actually cleared. That's weird because it looked really thick when I first pulled it out, but that's sort of settled out. Look at that. It's sexy looking beer. Cheers. If you're into the football deadline the other day, I've got to get the telly back on in a minute because it's getting late. I need to see what deals are going through. Raheem Sterling to us. Well, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I fancy that. Oh dear. Arteta's worked with him before, but do I want him? There's lots of deals going today. Ramsdale going to Southampton, like that really, but he's too good to be sitting on the bench, so I can understand him wanting to go, and I wish him all the best. Ivan Toney to Alibaba, wherever he's going. All the money they get tempted by, but it's a terrible league, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, more talking of that with politics, football, sexy looking beer, cherry Bacchus, Babbling beer reviews. What name, Bacchus? Sexy looking cherry beer. 5.8%. I had the receipt for this from Tesco's, I think. Whether I still got it or not, I don't know. I've got 101 receipts in my pocket. I haven't got it still. I don't remember what it cost me. It was Tesco's. Other supermarkets are available. It might be this one. Blueberries. It was. Oh dear. I find it. Terrible. No, not light in here for this. Oh, is this not the right receipt? Tesco's. Oh no, that was the. I've got another one. No, that was the wrong bottle. That was the one I've got coming next. That ain't good, is it? I tell a lie, I didn't get this from Tesco's. I'll take it back, I apologise. I know where I got it from, excuse me. I got it from Morrison's. It weren't Tesco's, Morrison's. And I think it was £3.50. I think. Yeah, Batchers. Let's see if it comes up Morrison's. I hope you're still filming there because I could have been waffling here for the last 15 minutes and you're not even on there. £3.50 from Morrison's. So if you're in Morrison's, pick it up. What do I rate out of 10? I prefer these sort of beers. I mean, well, it's like a wine. Cherry brandy, sweet. I'd like that with some steak and or lamb chop or something and some potatoes. Glass of that by it. The Shoffy one made me a bit more warmer, I think. If you look back at that, I think that was stronger. This is. I probably could manage a couple of glasses of this if I was eating a meal. I think out of 10, I'm going to give it a. I'm just going to go straight with an 8 out of 10 for me because I'm not a massive lover of these beers. I mean, that's got a lovely lacing on the glass, look, and it looks quite creamy and smooth. The head. So it's a nice looking pint. It don't taste bad if that's what you're after. If you're after them sort of fruity tasting beers, that I'm rating on that an 8 just for the fact that that is what I'm looking at, and not as a standard. A standard ale, but as it goes, that ain't bad. So 8 out of 10 from me. Have you had it? What do you think? Cool, that sweetness and fizz hits you. But it's nice. But it gets sickly, wouldn't it? You want one, I mean, 5.8, you wouldn't want much of that, would you? I mean, the bottle's got nothing after that. Cost quite a heavy bottle. God, just grabbed it. I grabbed that thinking it was lighter than what it was. Look at that. That's a nice green bottle, actually. It's quite hefty. Should keep hold of that for some brewing. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you. I don't know how long this video is, probably too long. But yeah. It's not made by any monastery, is it? Kriekenbier? I don't think it is. No, I don't think so. Cherry beer. Right guys, have a good weekend. Let's get and watch the rest of this transfer deadline day if you're into that. If not, avoid it altogether. Or watch the US Open, or just avoid sports altogether and enjoy a bit of music on a Friday, which is what I like doing normally. And yeah, let's hope something happens in this country drastically soon for the better, not for the worst. I didn't vote for a matey in charge, so you know, I did put my vote, my monocle somewhere, and they might say, "Oh yeah, because of you, they got in." Look, I ain't voting for any of the other two because they're both crap as far as I'm concerned. And you know, what's that definition of madness? Was it Einstein or someone like that definition of madness? You know, to keep doing the same thing and expect a different result is lunacy, if you ask me. We have to do something different to have change. We have to stand up and be accountable and counted for. Can't keep doing the same stuff, going over and over and over, and expect things to be different. They're the same. They're of the same cloth. They're of the same ilk. It's two of the same side, really. They're the same, you know, just different colours, but the same side. If you turn them over, it's like a mirror image, really. Useless. Anyway, Babbling Beer Reviews. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's me waffle for this long. I think it's a long video, actually. Just had a horrendous afternoon, and in the pub to express it. Bacchus, check it out. You have to Google it and have a look, but yeah, get some. If you know, try it. Do you reckon you try it? Yes. Anyway, I'll see you soon for another Babbling Beer Review. Take it easy. Hasn't turned off, has it?